Tom,
I guess I missed a pretty
exciting meeting.
exciting meeting, I guess would be the word.
We'll get a shot at it next week, don't worry.
I did watch most of the YouTube, I didn't get to finish or whatever. And I don't understand what they're missing or why they don't understand. It's not the first time, it's not the second time, it's the third time.
Right.
And we're not trying to be difficult, and we're not against the police by any stretch. I think we do our best to give them everything they need. I'm not saying everything they want, but everything they need. They do have a good force over there. We are all on the same team. I don't understand why. It seems like we should, I don't know, cooler heads should have prevailed. I mean, it should have been stopped and said, let's stop and move on or whatever. I'm not saying I'm blaming you, Bruce, but it should have been, it should have never got to that level.
Right.
Of,
and I have written something about respect.
I think it could have been a little harder. I just think that for both sides, there should be mutual respect, and I think, we want to listen to them. I don't understand what, I would like to see the chief or either that or even the police commissioner come to some of our selectmen's meetings and kind of just get maybe a little bit more of a feel for what's going on. Nothing, they don't have to even talk. They can just see that this is procedure. They can see when Pete selling something, buying something, this is how it works. He brings it to us first and then advertises it or buys it, It happens a lot. There's, the other department. The only people that is the Board of Ed, they run by different rules, and I think I think they might see that. I mean, Board of Ed, when they get their money, you guys can do whatever you want with it. I'm not saying you do that, but you can.
You can if you want.
But you're the only one that can, and and I don't want it to be confrontational every time we have a meeting with them. It shouldn't be that way. I stopped in to see the chief, and I thought it was a good conversation we had.
They're not here.
Since then?
No. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was very surprised when I watched the tape of how confrontational it was and how heated it seemed to be, how defensive it was right off the bat. And from what I saw, the questions were legitimate. I didn't see anything that was not something that they could have just listened to if they had an answer. But again, if they like it or not, and it's not our rules. No one at this table made up these rules, but it's our responsibility for these things. And I don't know what they're bucking the system for. And I don't know if the chief has been led in a direction that, or he hasn't read the charter, or or
he's getting bad advice.
They're getting bad advice that, and I don't know if we should have a meeting or something, just to sit down, just get all on the same page. I mean, it shouldn't be confrontational between us and the police. Now, I'm not saying we always, at least when I was on here with Todd, we always agreed, but there's always mutual respect. There was never, ever raising voices and,
maybe we need to have a joint meeting.
So, I don't know.
They'll be here next week, and I'll save my comments for when he's sitting in front of us.
Okay, I'm just saying, but I don't want it to be confrontational.
It's nice on video, it's nice in the minutes, you don't get the full thing, but I'll say it when he's sitting here in front of us.
Yeah.
Because, we used to talk about Todd, how he would come, hey, he was at every meeting and this and that. But there was a reason, because we knew what was going on.
Yeah.
And if he had something to talk about, he would tell us ahead of time. Whether he had something going on or not, he'd hear at every meeting.
You keep us up to date.
Exactly. And I used to complain about the Board of Finance when they would bust my chops, it was after you got on, that we had meetings every week. Come to our meetings. Don't wait till you have a meeting on a Monday, once a month, to pull your stuff out and see, oh, this is going on. So, come to our meetings.
And also,
but I'll make that clear.
The charter is not subject to interpretation, like Peter Niles said. Contrary to that, it is what it is. They have to come to us. Contracts, grants, any financial considerations, they have to come here. Go over it.
I just, why not? It would just be easier. Like Lynn, I think, commented in that meeting that says, most times we do approve it. So why wouldn't you? It's just procedure. And Carol asked for that, and it's no more than that. It's not that saying we don't want the K-9. And or any of these things. It's just, there's just procedure, and I don't understand why we're having a problem with this, so. I don't, well, that's one of those would be helpful.
Thank you for that, appreciate it.